Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Chillin' with Allie. 12:42 p.m. If you want a personal reading, they're 55 right now. Make sure that you email me at alleycollabs@gmail. It's in the description box below. Just, click on the email and be like, "Hey, girl, I need a reading." You know what I'm saying? Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so that's the name. Love it when a plan comes together. So something is so far. Normally, when you say something is so far gone, it's so far like fucked up that you can't do anything. It's like that's over and done. We can't utilize none of that. It's all over with. Um, I feel like something is so far gone in a good way. Like I feel like you so gone. Like thinking of a master plan, just keep it secret. Everybody doubting, fuck it, just keep believing. I'm a coach. If you trying to win, I can show you the play. What I gross got them looking like they seen some gross. People staring at me, looking like they really seen a goat. I know the real story, but I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan of paid in full. Whoever said talk is cheap, pardon me. You ain't spend them nights in the dark with me or in the car with me. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Lovers, and a Nine of Pentacles. So something's worked out. Yeah, let it all work out. Lil Wayne, let it all work out. Nipsey, I don't stress. 12:44 on the clock. You could be part of the 144 club. I am. I done been seeing 44 everywhere. Four of Pentacles. Another four. 444. I'm also hearing nobody wins when the family feuds. You know, it's weird though. Nobody wins when a family feuds. I feel like you're the I want to say peacemaker, but that's not the word I'm getting for you. Same shit though, but that's not the word I'm getting for you. It's not the peacemaker. Yeah, Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. It goes right here, obviously. Which is weird, but okay. Something takes a weird turn or a fast turn. Something becomes like very chaotic. The moon. Didn't understand me till they saw the crowd yell my name out on Sunset. Right there in that moment, it's like she understood my whole plot. Russ was talking about, so Russ is an independent artist. He was talking about how his mom was like, Russ, you should do this. Russ, you should do, like, how everybody is like, everything don't work for everybody. So just in case you don't have something to fall back on, Russ was like, no, I know what I'm doing. I got it. And it's like Russ's mom didn't understand what he was doing and why. It's like, man, this is easier. Why don't you do that? And it's like Russ's mom went to one of his concerts, and it's like he did a concert out on Sunset, and it's like the whole crowd just yelling his name. Russ, Russ, Russ. The whole crowd screaming his name. Right there in that moment, it's like she understood the whole plot. Like, I understand now. I get it now. I get what you're doing now. You Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Five of Wands. You still keep going in the face of adversity. Like you still go when people are like, I don't think that shit's smart. Like I wouldn't do that if I was you. Well, I'm not for everyone. So, this ain't for everybody. They don't get it until you do it. Like everything's impossible until somebody actually does it. Everybody's crazy until somebody's like, hey, that's stupid. That's crazy. Why would you even do that? Oh my God, your crazy ass really did that. Yeah. It's impossible for you, not for me. So I was trying to tell you. The moon was this. Yeah, so whatever you do, you pretty much done solidify something. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like something works, or you've been working on something. Four of Pentacles is like at some point it's gonna work. Shit. I just did that reading for Aries. When I did the zodiacs on Zenzo, and Aries' title was like, if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. Like, I'm about to try it. If it work, great. If it don't, all right, it don't. But I'm about to see how to make it work. What the fuck? What's this? Yeah, exactly. The Hermit. If it don't work, I'm about to see how to make it work. Judgment. You made the judgment call. You made a final decision. Yeah, Ace of Swords. And it turns out you were absolutely correct. You're smart. You're right. You got it. The Hermit is being studious, and the Queen of Swords is intelligence. That's intellect. The Hermit is also being studious. So this is looking at something and trying to figure out, well, how does this piece connect to this piece? What is, if I put this together and mix this with this, then what happens? This is doing research and figuring out what goes with what, and then you figure out the perfect combination. What's this? And then right there, it's like they understand your whole plot. Because the Three of Wands, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, you walk straight into the battlefield knowing that you probably gonna get murked a couple times. Like that's jumping into the mosh pit. Yeah, it's some shit that's going down in that mosh pit. Like, oh goodness. um, but yeah, this is jumping straight into the mosh pit, and then being like, it's a difference between jumping in and being like, oh my god, I'm getting punched, and jumping in and just you whooping shit. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you know what, you understand what you're getting into. Like, you completely understand what you're getting yourself into. It ain't gonna be no easy ride, but whatever it is. What's this? If it's easy, yeah, you ain't make it easy. You ain't work for it to be easy. Something probably wrong. The Emperor. So this is you not really caring about anybody else's opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. You don't really care about somebody else's opinion nor their suggestions. Why would I care about that? I am not you and you are not me. So this is the body bag game, and I'm supplying coffins. And that's exactly what you do. You walk right, you go, Three of Wands is progress into the Five of Wands. Like, that's going into the battlefield knowing this is D-Day. Like, it's either going to be you or me, and I can assure you it will be you. What's this? This is also the mindset, like, of somebody got to do it. Like, there's success on the line. Well, somebody got to be successful. Chariot. It might as well be me, you know? They say they coming for it all, but I'm the only one came. Like, I'm the only one showing up. They say they want it all, though. Everybody claim they going for it all. Where they at, though? Yeah, Ace of Swords. You walked straight into it knowing, yeah, this probably going to be, it's burn notice. You already knew what you was walking into. But once you have a target, once you confirmation, once you got something solidified in your mind, that's that Knight of Wands, King of Wands energy. That's it. My brother said that to me one time. I was like, yeah, I know better than to get in your way, because once your mind is set on something, there's no stopping you. Absolutely right, because you either going to stand for something or fall for anything, and I'm not going to let you choose which one I do. I'm going to do 1,000 burpees on the way to success or failure, but you will not be in my way. And if you are in my way, you're going to have to get out of my way, and that won't be by your own, you won't have a choice. Confirmation. You either gonna move or you get ran over. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. That's the attitude that you have to have walking into this. Ain't gonna be easy. And I'm fully prepared for it to be as difficult as possible. And you still manage Ace of Swords. You're completely correct. That's truth. That's clarity. That's facts. So turns out, yeah, you were right. What's this? It's restrictions always gonna be placed on you when somebody can't. It's like people can probably do what you can do, but they can't hold. They can't hold it. They can't operate on that level as long as you can. So they're gonna tell you not to do it. What's this? Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You knew something was gonna work. You also knew it wasn't going. That's not gonna be easy. Five of Wands is nothing but chaos, conflict. That's fights. That's all type of stuff going down. But the Eight of Pentacles is like it's all part. Yeah, the moon. It's all part of it. The moon, the star, the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords with the Hermit and the Hangman. Everybody will tell you to hold on or to wait. For what? What am I waiting for? Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. Exactly. Don't move forward. Don't do that. Two of Wands upright is planning. That's and then Three of Wands. Two of Wands is planning, and then Three of Wands is putting that. That's you about that action. You putting it in the play. King of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of Wands, the Hermit, Queen of Swords. That's stupid. I don't think that's gonna work. If I would have listened to people telling me YouTube wasn't gonna work, who knows where I would be? Somewhere mad, quitting another job. I know my pattern. That's why I got out of it. Queen of Cups, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. With this Emperor sitting on this side, leaving out, that means that there's somebody that thinks that they know best for you and they don't. Suggestions, okay, cool. But to tell me you know what's best for me, you do not know. The only time you could really say something like it's only there's very specific circumstances where you're able to do that. That's when somebody is a small child. They can't make decisions for themselves. They're too old. They can't make decisions for themselves. They're disabled. They're out of it. Those are the times you can tell, or you just simply you've been in that position. It's like, okay, do this. But if you're doing something that nobody else has ever done, how the hell can they tell you it's not going to work and what to do to make it work? You don't know. You're not. You're the pioneer. You're the DIY pioneer. Don't nobody know what you're doing, and they couldn't do it like you if they wanted to. This is why you're doing it and they're not. Somebody has to be the one to start somebody got to do it. Somebody has to be the one to build the bridge. Somebody has to be the one to be like, hey, such and such did it. Now I guess I can. You're the one that's supposed to step up and lead. Yeah, you're the one there. No, don't do that. Don't do it. Because they can't do it. I have a sibling just like that. What's this? She don't even mind that she weird like that. Yeah, Knight of Wands and the Judgment. You determined to get whatever you want. You determined to move forward. You determined to Eight of Pentacles. You determined to make something work. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is saying, I don't care how long it's gonna take. I know it's gonna work though. I can assure you that one because I'm not giving up. Somebody wants you to give up. Two of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords. And with the Ace of Swords, that means that you're clear on why they want you to. That's not don't try to go to the NFL because everybody don't make it. No, that's you don't try to go to the NFL because I didn't make it there. That is why they're trying to get you not to go forward. And with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, it's clear. That's not even it's not the riddle of the Sphinx, it's not rocket science, it's not brain surgeon territory. Like no, it's none of that. It's common sense. They can't do it, they don't want you to. It's a good thing you're not like them. Y'all are not built the same. And I feel like too, whatever this is one of those things where you go forward towards something, and Five of Wands it's waiting for you. You're anticipating Five of Wands. I know you're gonna try something just because I'm making something work. If there's no blocks in my way, you're gonna try to attempt to put them there. You're anticipating that because you're not stupid. That's just it comes with the territory. You play on a team, you naturally are going to have people that don't like you because you play on the opposite team that they're rooting for. It's not really brain work here. It's envy, it's jealousy, and it's malicious intent that you see clear as day. Like it had a dream they was pursuing and never made it ass niggas. This is the reason that they mad. What's this? Yeah, told you the start of Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands. If I don't know nothing else, I know this. If I don't know nothing else, I know this. Six of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the star. Hating shit. They try to block you. Ten of Wands is putting a block in the way. That is burden. That's being like, this just too much. It's not quite Ten of Swords, but it's Ten of Wands. It's putting you into that's setting you up to give up. Oh, Ten of Wands. Oh, it's so hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, so was math when I first started it. What the hell are you talking about? What's this? So is trigonometry if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, of course it's hard. 9 of swords in the tower. 9 of pentacles. And you're still victorious. Because you're not a victim. I ain't never been no victim. Judgment, Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. That's so weird, man. Somebody definitely tried to get you to stop. Like, that's literally telling you make a judgment call to call this whole thing off. And when you don't, that's putting 10 of Wands in front of you on purpose. Like, oh, you see how hard this is? You see what you doing this? You see what this creates? Yeah, if you would just do this wouldn't happen. That's not the case. Because I feel like you go against the grain, the Lord gonna snatch you all up in this area because you know better. What's this? Listen to everybody else if you want to. That's like being a kid and your parents tell you you go over there playing with them kids and I catch you, I'm gonna whoop your ass as soon as I'm beating you in front of everybody. Now, that's up to you. You wanna look cool and risk that, or you? Because I'm not taking no ass whooping, so I just do what I'm told. Yeah, when it come down to you doing what you like, your gut feeling. Yeah, my advisor is my gut. Nobody can interrupt. So when I'm told to do something and I go against it, yeah, I usually get fucked up for that. That's because God done told me already. You do the exact opposite of what I told you to do. It's gonna be over with. I got a different connection. And when it comes down to this type of stuff, it's not hard to see why the blocks are being put in your way. These are not blocks that just so happen to happen. You go to a store, it just so happens to be closed because nobody was at work today. That's something you can't control. This other stuff is something that is controllable, and it's also they try to make it to where it's not like you can't avoid it. That 10 of Wands was not. This is inevitable for it to happen like that. No, somebody tried to make bad things happen on purpose. And with that, I can assure you, karma is whooping their ass because they're on the outskirts now. What's this? That 5 of Wands is a many of people, Queen of Swords, and they knew better. This is just doing something just because you can. This is like slapping a child just because you can slap a child. Like what's wrong with you, dude? 2 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of just doing stuff just to do it, just being evil just because. And then when that same energy gets flipped back, because the 2 of Wands, you send that energy out and it don't hit its intended target, it's going to boomerang back. That is a return to sender. When you send mail to somebody and it doesn't go to the person who sent it to, they send it back to your ass. You send this negative energy out, it's not going to hit who you wanted to hit. It just comes back to you. And then you don't recognize your own work when you get hit with karma. Now that's crazy. Again, I have a sibling just like that. Don't understand anything, but swears that when anything bad happens to anybody in the world, it's because God loves her. Delusional people shit. You cannot argue with somebody that does, like, come on, you can't put logic where somebody is illogical. She's delusional, so you just leave it there. With that comes with natural things of trying to put blocks in your way. I don't like you now, so I'm going to try to make things hard. My life isn't hard anymore. I cannot say the same for other people that have tried me recently, though. That 2 of Wands is in reverse. They try to stop you, and there's no stopping you. You're unstoppable. Because it is so stupid that how people they're in a box and they try to put you in a box and you keep solving it like a Rubik's Cube. Because the thing is, there's 1,001 ways to skin a cat. If I can't do it that way, I'm gonna just do it another way. You can't stop me. The hell are you? What are you doing? What's it? Why are you trying that? Ain't no stopping me. Yeah, that's exactly that's the attempts constantly. And now these same things, this energy, 2 of Swords and the Hermit, they don't understand why life is going left for them. They don't get it. But these are conveniently only the people that wanted to see you fail. And it generally is one of them things where it's like, I feel like I've worked harder than you, or I'm smarter than you, or I'm older than you, so I deserve what you like. No. Just because you older don't make you smarter. Especially if you haven't put in the work. You can say I'm X amount of years old, but how much work have you put in during those years? Because clearly not enough. You're not hard enough. Your knuckles ain't scarred enough. So me and you, we're not on the same level. You can't talk to me about anything. They don't like that. And that's where these blocks come from. And then that's why they're now blocked. You trying to block somebody else's path because you feel away. I can only imagine what the karma you're expecting. Like, what do you think karma looks like for you? If I slap a random person right now, pretty sure karma not gonna look too good when it come back around. So with that being said, like, mind your manners. Like, it's not hard to just be cool. Yet these are karmic positions. This is what they was here to do. You was here to win. They was here to try to block you. It ain't not, that is not. Yeah, the fool, the page of wands in reverse, eight of wands in reverse, trying to stop you. This is just what they're. This is what they do. That's the role they signed up for. Or that's the role they was assigned. I mean, you didn't get to pick and choose whether you was gonna be great or not. They didn't get to pick and choose whether they was gonna be karmic or not. It is what it is. What's this? But you knew the truth from the jump. You knew what time it was from the jump. The Ace of Swords and the stars out here. The stars Aquarius, it rules, I know. It's also the confirmation in the deck. Yeah, Five of Swords. So it's no more explaining. I stopped doing that. People ask me about tarot on YouTube, and I simplify it down. I read cards with pictures on. Because I'm not trying to talk to you about too much. More so because I don't care about what your opinion is about what I do. So I don't keep the conversation going. I simplify it and then I get out the conversation. You got people that Five of Swords, they want you to keep explaining yourself so that they can keep telling you why you're stupid and why something's not gonna work. I think we see who the dummy is. Because you turn out to be correct, so you're even right about who the dummy actually is. So things that answer themselves. This is crash dummy shit. What's this? Got me some money, recruited some dummies, know how to do nothing but show up and crash. Ten of Pentacles. You got you some money, or you got whatever this is. Like you're maybe you're just doing okay in life. They don't want confirmation. They don't want you to do that either. So now they just show up and crash out. Yeah, crash dummies. They show up and crash out. You doing anything good, they want to bring up the old you about how you used to be. Yeah, I used to be a used to, and I never got used to it. Tory Lane's Remembrance Day. They just want to talk about the things that you used to do. Talk about the people that you used to see. And then walk around like everybody is one of our equals. But y'all fake, every one of y'all see through. So it's the same people that claim that they was actually there for you. When you start winning, that's when you notice, like, okay, you acting weird. Yeah, because one little nigga start getting money, the other little nigga start hating. It just is what it is. Somebody does not want to believe that they're a hater, even though that is literally what they do. Try to block people from moving forward. It's not just you. Like, don't get it twisted. They've done this to almost everybody. But Three of Wands, Five of Wands, they're just one of the many in the Five of Wands that you just had to go through. This is like driving through the hood to get to the suburbs. You ain't stopping there. You just got to drive through. They're still waiting on Ten of Pentacles where you might already had it coming in or where you might have already figured it out. Three of Pentacles and a Death. Yeah. Everything is great as long as you're losing. You start winning, they start tweaking. Cause this is also the energy. This crabs in a bucket type of energy. Cause this is if you doing well, I'm about to try to grab onto your coattails and pull you down so I can stand on your head to get out the pit. But then once I'm out the pit, I ain't helping. I feel like you've actually dealt with people like that, yet they're still confused, trying to figure out how did this all flip. They started this out pretty much slapping God's hand when God said, this is the plan. They was like, no, it ain't. For them to win and for me to not win? Oh, no, that's not going to happen. No, if I got to be involved in this, I'm going to win too. Hey, I'm leaving here with something. Yeah, karma, all of it. They got all of the bad shit because it's coming in fast. And they act like they don't know where it's coming from. Five of Swords in reverse is to act like that's throwing stones and hiding your hands and then acting like you don't know why the whole world pissed off at you. Goofy things. Now they want to be they want to be all Six of Swords. Now they want to let bygones be bygones. No, let fuck shit be fuck shit. Like, what are you talking about? And with that being said, I don't want it back around me. No, you gotta go. They don't like that. Who cares? Ain't nobody asking their opinion. But to If you were wondering, yeah, karma has officially struck. Yeah, the death transformation. Karma has officially started. So when things for you start to go well, it's because that's what you given. That's what you gave out. You get fuck ass energy. You might want to check your affiliation. What are you doing? And who are you around? Because sometimes you getting karma from just being around. I remember it's a couple of people. Everything in life was going well for me, and then I start connecting myself to other people, constantly connecting themselves to dumb stuff, and check your affiliation. When you start getting hit with karma, when things start going left for you, and you can't figure out why, it's because of who you're around and what you're attached to and what you're doing. Figure it out and get rid of it, and things seem to usually go, way better than what they were. But as far as karma, yeah, you're getting it. So when things start happening and it's good things, expect great things. When it's bad, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna get real bad. And if that's not you, it's for the people that tried you. Like, you don't get to, no, everybody gets what they deserve. Everybody gets what they're owed. And unfortunately, you got people that feel like you do not deserve a good life. Like, you suffer, but just keep suffering. Absolutely not. So then there's destiny swaps that they tried to do, and that didn't work either. Yeah, it's over with. Karma is here. I'll be right back.